Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another reaction. Today, guys, I'm checking out Child's Play official trailer 2019 that dropped earlier today. Now, I did a little research before doing this video. I've only seen the first 4 films in the franchise, the rest I haven't seen. Now, I was curious to see, the reason why I did research, I was curious to see when was the last film released before this reboot here in 2019. 2017 was the last time a film in the franchise has been released, so that's a quick turnaround. I'm not really sure what's going on there, and I did a little more research because apparently the studio behind this film reached out to some of the original people behind the first film, because this reboot is based off the original, and they asked if they, wanted to sign off and have their name on it, and they're like, no. Like, apparently the studio only wanted their names attached to it, and I'm like, that's kind of shitty. If that's true, kind of shitty. So I'm not really sure. Like, I've heard mixed things on Twitter or whatever. I wasn't like going and searching up people's reactions to the trailer, but people were saying good, bad, so I'm like, okay, who knows. So I'm going to put all that stuff I've heard about the trailer at the door, if you will, and I'm going to go into this trailer and see what it's all about and base it off what my reaction interpretation is off this trailer, because I'm not really sure, because this could be just another reboot that fails. Who knows? But anyways, guys, here we go. Let's get into it now. Open mind, and let's see what it's all about. Child's Play official trailer 2019. Let's see. Let's go.
Loved. Introducing your new best friend.
Okay. Best friend. Did it just scan him? Jesus. Jesus Christ.
Chucky?
Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna play it again a little bit here. Let's see. They're clearly hiding. Like, we've seen his face because they've already like revealed like a poster or whatever. So I'm not sure why they're hiding his face. Not sure.
Introducing your new best friend.
That's the first sign of trouble right there, I would think. Produces vid, okay. So this is clearly in a mall or something, so okay.
Chucky?
So Chucky tied her up. I will admit that that is a pretty interesting shot. Here's my honest thoughts. I think the trailer is pretty solid. I think that they are going more towards the suspense and just like, showing you some really cool shots of like clearly Chucky standing there when a car pulls up, and Chucky's being very creative with the kills and the silhouette shot. Don't know why we're not seeing the face. We've already seen it in a poster, but maybe they're holding off because maybe they made a change. I'm not really sure, but interesting. Interesting. For me, here's my thing, and I understand it's Hollywood. It's expected. Hollywood loves reboots, loves remakes, and for me, it's like, okay, the original film succeeded, and it created a cult classic, or just a classic monster, if you will. I mean, look, they've rebooted Friday the 13th, they've rebooted Nightmare on Elm Street, they've rebooted Halloween multiple times. It recently was rebooted last year, very successful, and so it makes sense that at some point they were going to try to reboot and try to push this classic monster that was created, or this classic, you know, villain, or whatever you want to call it, this just monster, whatever, classic character. And it just makes sense that they're going to try to reboot it, because if you want to be honest, there's a lot of horror movies being made today. Only a couple of them make an impact, and only a couple of the monsters or the creatures or whatever the case may be become known to the public and is a known character and just gets more and more attention, and they continue to make movies. I mean, you can only name a couple of films that's been released within the last 10-15 years or so that's created a monster that is just known by a lot of people, and people continue to enjoy the films or whatever, because it's like you just see reboots of Halloween. Character was made forever ago, and they're rebooting it again, and it worked. Friday the 13th, that reboot didn't work so well in 2009, I believe it was released 2009. Nightmare on Elm Street, same thing, didn't really work. So I'm not sure why after 2 years after the last film in a franchise they decided to reboot Chucky, but whatever. But for me, it's like this. It's a gamble. It's probably going to make a big opening weekend, but how much money overall is it going to make? And is it going to actually work? Because Halloween got a lot of praise. So will this reboot, and with the twist they make, because we saw a VR headset, so clearly they're pushing up to be more modernized for now. Will it work? Who knows? But based off this trailer, it might, but I'm not really sure. But anyways, that's my kind of little mini rant there. I feel like, you know, Hollywood just keeps going back to the well, and they go back to the stuff that worked back in the day, and let's just see if we can do it again. Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, I guess. It's the motto. But yeah, pretty solid trailer. Not complaining, but I want to see more before I make my executive decision on whether or not I think it's going to be good or not. But based off this trailer, it could be, but who knows? It could have been some of the coolest shots in the movie, and that's it. But who knows? Anyways, that's my reaction. Curious to know what you guys thought about this trailer. Let me know in the comment section below, guys. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace out.